I'm delighted that in exercising our devolved responsibilities, we've avoided a resident doctors' strike in Scotland, unlike in the rest of the United Kingdom, where we now know that the United Kingdom government is useless, and we know it from Mr. Sarwar has told us how useless the UK Prime Minister is and the UK government. And I'm so delighted that the negotiations of the Scottish Government, the Health Secretary and the commitment of the resident doctors has got us to the position where we've avoided industrial action, we've been able to open GP walk-in clinics, we've got falling waiting times, all because of the leadership of an SNP government on health.
Scotland has again avoided strikes in the NHS. The First Minister has opened Scotland's first GP walk-in service in Edinburgh to tackle the dreaded 8 AM scramble for appointments. This is the first of its kind, with 14 more walk-in GP services planned across the country. I'm keen that our area benefits from this initiative, and I'll be campaigning to make sure local constituents also get access to such a service. And it's not just in health that things are improving. Scotland's publicly owned ScotRail is seeing record passenger numbers, high satisfaction levels, and, after scrapping peak fares, a fare freeze that gives consumers real cost of living relief. But here's the part that people don't see. Every year, Scotland pays £1.38 billion to Network Rail just to use our own tracks and stations. £659 million comes directly from the Scottish Government for maintenance and operation. Another £516 million is paid directly by ScotRail in track access charges, effectively rent to the UK Government just to use infrastructure in our own country. Imagine what we could do for passengers if Scotland had full control of its rail network.
The energy market in Scotland operates in surplus in both generation and in transmission, whereas the energy market in England operates in shortage in both generation and transmission. Unfortunately, that means in a GB energy market, Scotland gets sucked into subsidising energy costs for English consumers. Over and above that, the UK Energy have made it clear that there will be no reduction in energy bills meaningfully until some indeterminate point in the 2030s.
Scotland is an energy-rich nation, yet under Westminster we face some of the highest bills in Europe, with standing charges far higher than London and the southeast of England, meaning families in Scotland face higher bills before any energy is used. Only with independence can we finally use our vast energy resources to cut bills and invest in communities. And if you need further reasons for supporting a fresh start with independence, we have the terminal chaos and decline at Westminster, with Starmer's latest judgment over Lord's appointments also being questioned.
If I've just listened to the Prime Minister correctly, he's essentially rolled the same pitch in relation to Matthew Doyle as he did with Peter Mandelson, that they weren't clear with him. He appears to be the most gullible former Director of Public Prosecutions in history.
Indeed. And Westminster will get worse if Farage and his mob form the next government. Until next week, stay safe and keep making the case for independence.